सेशन के लिए, और अगर एक्साइटेड है तो क्यों एक्साइटेड? Thank you so much, Saloni. So, hi everyone. This is Anchor Lakshmi from Team Pankhuri, and once again we are back with our today's live session. So, एक बार फिर Team Pankhuri आप सभी के लिए एक exclusive live session लेकर आ चुकी है, and that is totally excited. You know, मेरे लिए बहुत excited वाली है आज का live session because we are going to learn today the Macrame keychains, and you know why it is so special for me, because you know we can gift something like, see क्या होता है जब भी हमें कोई किसी को गिफ्ट करना होता है कुछ स्पेशल, और किसी स्पेशल वन को, तो हम क्या करते हैं, मार्केट जाते हैं, कुछ खरीद कर लेके आते हैं. बट अगर आप अपने हाथ से कोई छोटी सी भी चीज बनाकर किसी को गिफ्ट करें तो उसका जो वैल्यू होता है वो अलग होता है, राइट? सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सो एक्साइटेड फॉर टुडेज class, because I'm gonna learn today the Macrame keychain जो मैं बना के अपने special one को अपने special dates पे दे सकती हूँ gift. So that's why I'm very excited. So I want to know from all the participants also कि क्या आप लोग excited हैं आज के session के लिए, और अगर excited हैं तो क्यों excited हैं? Because मैंने अपना reason बता दिया कि हम इसको gift कर सकते हैं किसी को भी अपने हाथों से ऐसे बनाते हुए. तो आप लोग क्यों excited हैं आज के session के लिए? So let us know in the chat box. I'm waiting. See मेरा chat box open है. I'm getting so many hi's, hellos. Hi Anuja, hi Alpina, hi everyone. Hello. Welcome to our today's session. And till then, let me introduce to our today's host. Today's host is Pranali. Hi Pranali, how are you doing?
Hello Lakshmi, I'm good. How are you?
Always good. Ekdam mast, ekdam changi. And now I want to introduce today's trainer, Mamta Rajiv. Hi Mamta, how are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing absolutely great.
क्या बात है ममता, that is so nice. You know, I told you how much I'm excited, and मेरे expression से आप लोगों को लग रहा होगा मैं कितनी excited हूँ आज के class के लिए. So Mamta, let me know that exactly what kind of keychains we are going to make today. Just
okay,
a brief introduction. Hello.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're totally
Yes.
audible, and
Great.
let me tell you that you are looking so beautiful, literally.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi. You're so kind. So getting this compliment from a beautiful lady yourself, you know, it's such a compliment. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So tell
today,
me, Mamta.
So today we are going to make a macrame keychain, which looks something like this. You know, we can use this. Yeah, so I have made this. So we are going to replicate this in today's session. All right. And you can use this as your bag charm also, you know, at the side of your handbags or sling bag. It would look really cute.
I remember, you know, when we were in school, then, you know, at the school time, हम क्या करते थे, उस समय कुछ ना, वो एक छोटा सा वायर होता है, उसका कुछ चला था, मतलब उस समय ट्रेंड चला था, वायर से हम ऐसे कीचेन्स बनाते थे, ऐसे क्रॉस करके. So ये मैंने अभी तक ट्राई नहीं किया, to be very true. मेरी फ्रेंड है, वो काफी अच्छे कीचेन्स बनाती है. She is a lover of macrame art, you know, तो काफी अच्छे macrame arts करती है. तो मैंने उनको देखा, and I was like, यार कैसे कर लेते हो आप लोग ये सारी चीजें? मतलब मेरे से तो ऐसे ये बारीक वाली चीजें होती ही नहीं है, बट शी वाज लाइक कि हो जाता है, प्यार होना चाहिए आर्ट से. सो आई गेस दैट आपको बहुत ज्यादा प्यार है आर्ट से, दैट्स व्हाई आई कैन सी कि वो किचन कितना प्यारा बना है. सो उसी प्यार के साथ और उसी टैलेंट के साथ आज हम हमारे सारे पंखुरी के पार्टिसिपेंट्स को सिखाने जा रहे हैं मैक्रेम कीचेन. सो आर वी रेडी विद द सेशन? सभी लोग तैयार है सेशन के लिए? आई एम आस्किंग टू ऑल द पार्टिसिपेंट्स एज वेल एज ममता एंड प्रणाली टू.
Yeah.
I'm ever ready now.
You are ever ready. क्या बात है? So what about the participants? See, so many participants are here right now. काफी सारे लोग हैं. तो अगर सभी लोग ready हैं आज के सेशन के लिए और सभी लोग excited हैं, then I want something, you know, some emojis, क्योंकि मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ कि आप लोगों की excitement देखना बहुत जरूरी है. So I want some messages like that, and I want some emojis like that. Yes, you all are very excited. काफी ज्यादा excited है आप लोग. So I want something. मेरे तो expression से आपको पता चल रहा है, बट आप लोग अपने एक्सप्रेशन नहीं दिखा सकते हैं. सो टाइप करके दिखाइए उसको. ओके, कम ऑन एवरीवन, देन वी विल स्टार्ट विद द सेशन. फटाफट, आई वांट समथिंग इन द चैट बॉक्स, देन योर एंकर लक्ष्मी विल गो एंड योर ट्रेनर विल कम ऑन द स्क्रीन. कम ऑन. Yes, ready? Everyone is like, wow, we are getting so many thumbs ups too. So all right everyone, so without any further delay we are going to start the session. अब हम लोग बिना किसी देरी के start करने जा रहे session. So all the very best to all the participants and all the very best to the trainer and the host. So we are going to start the session now. Over to you, Pranali. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Hello everyone, I am Pranali. I am host of today's YouTube live session and आप सभी ने अभी जान ही चुके हैं कि हम आज क्या बनाने वाले हैं. Definitely today we will be making macrame art keychain. Definitely आपने देखे होंगे बाजार में, खरीदे भी होंगे, लेकिन बनाना कैसे है आज हम जानेंगे. Let me quickly introduce you all to today's module. So yes, we will start with an introduction about macrame. आपको मालूम नहीं है तो definitely हम beginner से start करेंगे. Introduction से, and how it brings bohemian vibes to any place. So definitely brings bohemian vibes to any place. कैसे आता है वो हमारे ट्रेनर हमें बताने वाले. Apart from this, we'll start by exploring some of the most important and fundamental knots in macrame. Definitely इसमें जो बहुत ही जरूरी होते हैं, बेसिक नॉट्स होते हैं, उनके बारे में भी आपको जानकारी आज के सेशन में मिलने वाली है. And by doing that, simultaneously हमारी जो की चेन है वो भी तैयार हो जाएगी. यस, सेशन खत्म होने से पहले, एंड वो बहुत ही खूबसूरत होने वाली है. एट द सेम टाइम फंक्शनल भी होने वाली है. हम डेफिनेटली उसका इस्तेमाल भी करने वाले. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस आई हैव सम इंस्ट्रक्शंस फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू फॉर द सेशन. सो यस, हमारे सारे सेशन जो है 2 भाषाओं में होते हैं, हिंदी में भी और इंग्लिश में भी. सो एज यू ऑलरेडी नो, आवर ऑल सेशंस आर कंडक्टेड इन बोथ लैंग्वेजेस, हिंदी एज वेल एज इंग्लिश. एंड ये जो वीडियो है डेफिनेटली आप YouTube पर देख रहे हैं हमें. YouTube पर ये वीडियो फ्री है, लेकिन अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आपको इसका सर्टिफिकेट मिले, इफ यू वांट द सर्टिफिकेट, देन यू कैन डेफिनेटली डाउनलोड द सर्टिफिकेट ऑन द पंखुरी एप्लीकेशन बाय पेइंग जस्ट 5 रुपीज. 5 रुपए पे करके आप इसका सर्टिफिकेट भी डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. एंड आफ्टर यू मेक द की चेन, हमें कैसे पता चलेगा? You will be using hashtag macrame by Mamta in the Pankhuri application. So please use this hashtag, हमें भी पता चलेगा. So yes, with this I welcome you all on behalf of Pankhuri team, and I request trainer to please take over the session.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much, Pranali, for that lovely introduction. So today we will be making a beautiful keychain. Hello, am I audible to everybody?
Yes, Mamta, you are audible.
Okay. So today, as Pranali briefed, we will be making a really small keychain. It's a very cute one. It's going to look something like this. तो मैंने इसके लिए I have taken some ropes. Ropes ले लीजिए थोड़ा सा, which is about 3 to 4 mm. जो भी available है आपके पास अभी, आप उसको भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो. And then I have taken a hook. Okay, so if you do not have a hook, use a key ring, or you can even use a wooden ring. और आपके पास wooden ring भी नहीं है तो use a pencil, anything. So today our main aim is to learn this. So आपके पास key ring होगा तो बहुत बढ़िया. You can instantly start using it as a keychain. All right. So for this, we are going to have ropes. We need about 4 ropes for today's keychain making. And ये ropes का measurement मैं अभी बता देती हूँ. I will not tell you in inches क्योंकि ऐसा कोई inch tape लेके बैठता नहीं है. तो I'll just give you approximate measurement as to how to do it with your own hands. ठीक है? तो ये rope का corner वाला end आप hold it in your hand, ऐसे पकड़िए, and then just stretch your arm just like that. And then आपका दूसरी end right shoulder तक आ जानी चाहिए. Okay, when it is coming like this, it means that your rope is approximately 1 meter in length. All right. So keep your one end of the rope in between your fingers. Extend your arm. Okay. Extend it like this. Extend it outward. And then the other end of the rope should come to your right shoulder. This is exactly the measurement we want. So this measurement is approximately 1 meter. 1 meter is around 40 inches if you want it in inches. Okay, so we need 4 ropes. All right, 4 ropes to be 1 meter in length. All right, this is the measurement we would need. Please cut your ropes accordingly. And I'm going to give about 2 minutes time. Once your ropes are ready, then we can start off with the session. I'm not able to See everybody. So I think Pranali can help me if you're getting the, thumbs up from all the participants. Once their rope is ready, I think Pranali can let me know. So we can start the session. All right. So please start measuring and cutting your ropes and let me know.
Apart from this, we also have question from Sushi ji. What do we call these ropes? In ropes को हम क्या बुलाते हैं?
So these ropes, there are so many kinds of ropes that's available in the market for macrame. Okay, so these ropes that I'm using right now, as you can see, these are called the braided ropes. Okay, the other kinds of ropes that's available is twisted ropes and single twist ropes. These are the other kinds of ropes. So there are three kinds of ropes. One is braided, one is twisted, and the other one is single twist. Okay, these are the kinds of ropes that's available for macrame purpose. Okay, so you can go ahead and use whichever you like. There is no rules कि यही cord use करना है ये project के लिए, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. जो भी आपको पसंद आ जाता है, you can just go ahead and use them. So yes, just enjoy the process of making knots. So we are going to make something like this today. We're going to attempt to make it. All right. So yeah, shall we get started? Should we, guys, are you ready with the ropes? Once you're ready with the rope, yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying, participants, आप जल्दी से बता दीजिए अगर आप ready हो तो.
So as I always mention in all my sessions, for doing macrame, we need only two things that's really important. One is the interest of course, ab sab log aaj, if you are today with us, then it means that all of you are interested, right? And the second and the most important thing that one requires is patience. So हम किसी को भी time दे देते हैं, हमारा वक्त, then we are going to get back so much in return. Okay, time is the only thing that we can give that is so precious. So even for this art form, it stands true that, if you give your time to this art form, you're going to be reciprocated with so many beautiful projects. Okay, so if you go to the market to buy these things, these are really expensive because handmade products are expensive because it takes so much of time to make them. And this is one of the most personalized gifts that you can give to your friends, as Lakshmi suggested, you to your family members, and you can make so many things out of macrame. It's few of the basic knots that you will learn, and then that's it. You will create a pattern and you will come up with so many products that will just amaze you with its beauty. All right. So I think we are good to start the session now. So what we're going to do, we are going to take each of the rope here. Okay, take the rope, and I'm going to get the ends of the ropes together. Ends ko saath mein rakh deti hu. Okay, once the ends are together, you're going to go to the other end. You're going to go to the other end. Once you go to the other end, what you do is you go behind, take this loop behind. आप ring use कर रहे हो तो ring के पीछे लेके जाइए. Okay, take this loop behind. Okay, and with this loop, you're going to get the ropes outside. Get the ropes and then you will tighten it. All right. I'm going to show it again. Take the ends, take two ends of the rope like this and go to the other end. Once you go to the other end, you will have a loop like this. So now what you will do, you will take this loop behind the medium that you're using. Here I'm using a hook. You can use a ring as well. And then through this loop, you're going to take the rest of the rope outside. All right. So just scrunch it together. Okay, keep them together. Now you will go to the third row. Third row, keep the ends together. All right. Now go to the other end. Once you go to the other end, you will get this loop. Okay. Take this loop behind the ring, and then through the loop, you're going to take the rest of the cords outside. All right. So our 3 cords are done. So we're going to do the same thing with the last cord. All right. Take the loop, get this loop behind the ring, and through the loop, you're going to take the other 2 ropes outside. Okay. So this is the prep work that we have to do in order to make a keychain. Okay. Everybody is through this. Okay. मैंने थोड़ा सा लेंथ ज्यादा दे दिया है इन मेजरमेंट्स ताकि आपको if you are liking to continue this, आपको इस पैटर्न को कंटिन्यू करना है तो आपके पास कॉर्ड्स होंगे कंटिन्यू करने के लिए. So if you wish to continue this pattern ahead, you can do 2 more lines of this pattern and your keychain is going to look much more beautiful. All right. So are we ready to go?
Prerna, we have a question from Alpana ji. She's asking from where to get these type of keychains which you are using.
Okay, you can get this on Amazon. The hooks that I'm using today, you have a specific name to this hook. It's called the lobster hook. Okay, आप lobster hook के नाम से Amazon में search करेंगे तो आपको easily मिल जाएंगे. So yeah, you can just take a note of the name of this hook. It's called the lobster hook. Okay, so any of you having any questions, please keep typing your questions in the chat section and Pranali will keep letting me know more about it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so shall we get started with today's session, guys? So this is the prep work that we have done. So let's get to the making of knots. So whenever we make a particular product, the first step that we do is to learn how to make a knot. So हम knots सीख जाएंगे तो next step will be to repeat the knot. So हम वो knot को multiple times repeat करेंगे in order to get a pattern. तो हम knot सीख लिया तो एक बार बनाएंगे तो उसका there is no meaning to it. Okay, you will have to repeat it multiple times in order to create a pattern. So shall we get started with the knots? Pranali, is the prep work done by all the participants? Can we move ahead?
Yes, participants, please reply. Are you all ready to go? Even some participants were saying we don't have ropes right now.
Acha, okay. So you can refer to this video maybe later and then you can create it again. So for those who are having the ropes, what we'll do is we will be learning this knot called as the square knot. It's one of the most important and fundamental knots in macrame. So square knot बनाने के लिए हमको 4 ropes चाहिए. Okay, so what we'll do, अब हमारे पास 8 ropes है. So what we did, we took 4 ropes and हमने 4 ropes को fold करके we have put it here. So हमको we have got 8 ropes here. So what we'll do, we will split the 8 ropes into 4 and 4. All right. Now we are going to make a square knot with this 4 ropes first. We're going to make a square knot with this 4 ropes first. So in order to make a square knot, we are going to split these ropes like this. We're going to split the ropes like this. Okay. Once we split the ropes, we're going to have something like this. This is called the resting cords and this is called the working cords. ये resting cords ये ऐसे हैं क्योंकि these are not going to move here and there. Okay, so they're going to stay in that place only. So that is why these are called resting cords. Now इस cords को हम working cords बुलाते हैं क्योंकि इस cords को हम इस्तेमाल करके we are going to move it left and right in order to make the knot. That is why these are called as working cords. Now this is the left working chord and this is the right working chord. Okay. And these two are the resting chords. Excuse me. So now let's get to the making of square knot. In order to make a square knot, we will make a loop from the left working chord. We are going to make a loop from the left working chord. Then we are going to hold it like this. And we are going to get the right working chord on top of the left. Okay. Make a loop from left working chord. Get the right working chord on top of the left like this. Now, once you're through this, lift your resting chords a little bit and then slide this under. Okay, slide this under. Now, by holding this, you're going to take this rope out. All right. So once you're done this, you're going to tighten this little bit and lift it. अब जब lift करेंगे, तो the resting chords should be in between the knot that we created. Okay, if that is the case, that means you are on the right track. All right. Now, अब क्या करेंगे? We are going to hold the resting chords and then इस knot को ऊपर की तरफ खींचते हुए we are going to tighten it. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, this is the first half of the square knot. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to repeat the same knot on the right hand side. You're going to make a loop with the right working chord like this. Okay, you're going to hold the chords so they don't move here or there. Get the left working chord on top of the right. All right, so now I'm going to lift the resting chords, slide this under. Once I do this, I'm going to take this out through the loop I have created. All right. So now we are going to hold the resting chord and we are going to go in upward direction. And you know, can you see this loop? So what you're going to do, you're going to tighten it nice and proper using your working chords. Tighten this and then your first square knot is ready. This is the first square knot. So if you see the square knot, you can see that there is a loop on the left hand side. This is the loop on the left hand side. And then the square knot actually looks like a greater than sign like this. If you see this, it has a greater than sign. This is how your square knot should look. All right. So we are done with the first square knot. What we are going to do now is we will keep these 4 ropes aside and we'll get the other 4 ropes. Okay. So once we are done with this, we're going to repeat the square knot here again. Split the ropes into your resting chords and working chords. All right. Take the left working chord and make a loop like this. Okay. Don't make it really big like this. Make it small. That's enough. All right. So now by holding the chords, I'm going to get right working chord on top of the left. All right. Now what we're going to do is lift the resting chords a little bit and slide this under. Okay. Once you do this, I'm going to hold this and take this out. Now, by holding the resting chords, I'm going to move in upward direction. And I'll pull my resting chords a little bit so that, you know, it looks neat. All right. So now what we're going to do is make a loop on the right working chord like so. All right. So now by holding these chords, I'm going to get the left working chord on top of the right. And by lifting the resting chords, I'm going to slide this under. Okay. Once you do this, you're going to take this out through the loop. And then tighten it a little bit. Hold your resting chords and then go upward. When you're tightening it, you should not see any gaps like this. Okay. So go all over and tighten it fully like this. All right. So 2 square knots are done. who all are with me? The people who are making along with me can let me know if there was any difficulty in following me. Okay. Pranali, should I continue?
Yes, sir. Participants, अगर कोई difficulty है तो please type कर दीजिए. Shall we continue, participants? आगे बढ़े.
Awesome. आगे बढ़े.
Participants, please reply. Yeah, they are saying yes.
Okay, awesome. So what we are going to do in the next step is, please observe, in the next step, we are going to exclude the two ropes on left hand side and on the right hand side. Okay, like this. Left hand side से ये दोनों ropes को हटा दीजिए, मतलब ये separate अलग रख दीजिए, and then right side से ये जो two cords है इसको भी अलग रख दीजिए. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to make a square knot in between these two knots. All right. Now for that, हम ropes को split कर देंगे. We're going to split the ropes. Make a loop from the left working cord like this. All right. Then right working cord को इसके ऊपर ले आएंगे. Right working cord comes on top of the left working cord. All right. So now we are going to lift the resting cords and then slide this under. All right. Slide this under. Once you slide it, you're going to tighten the knot. Now, when you tighten the knot, you're going to get a small gap here. Okay. So that's perfectly fine. Do not disturb the gap. Now we are going to make a loop on the right hand side. And then by holding these ropes, I'm going to get the left on top of the right. Okay. Now I'm going to lift the resting cords and slowly slide like this. And we're going to take this out. Now we're going to hold the resting cords and then tighten the knot. Okay. Once you tighten it, pull the resting cords a little bit to see that the pattern has become very neat. All right. Now we have made an inverted triangle pattern here by making square knots. We have made inverted triangle pattern here by making square knots. So we are going to go to the next step where we are going to try and create these lines here. Okay. So आपका ये पहली बार है तो थोड़ा सा you might find it difficult. Okay. But it's very easy. If you observe and if you follow it along with me, आपको बहुत easy लगेंगे. Now we are going to split the ropes. Okay, मैं split कर दूंगी मेरे ropes को. 4 ropes on the left hand side and 4 ropes on the right hand side. Okay, it's very important to split the ropes equally. Now I'm going to get the first rope here. I'm going to get it in the front. Now, please observe, this is my holding cord and the 3 ropes that you see below this are the working cords. When I say this is the holding cord, matlab, this is not going to move. It's going to be in the same direction like this. Okay, very close to the pattern that we have created. Okay, आपको इसको ऐसे मत पकड़िएगा. Okay, ऐसे पकड़ेंगे तो you will get the gaps here. So please hold it like this. How you hold the holding cord, like that only your pattern will be formed. Like you see here, if we want the pattern to be formed in this way, we want the holding cord to be coming this way. If I hold it like this, this pattern will come like this and you can see the ropes here and wo acha nahi dikhega. Okay, so we have to cover this. All right, so holding cord will be, and don't hold it too far, the holding cord. Hold it closer to the pattern. Okay, so now I'm going to take my first working cord, and I'm going to make a loop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this under. Okay, so now I'm going to tighten this. I'm going to pull the ropes in each direction. I'm going to pull the holding cord also, working cord also. Okay. So now I'm going to make this 2 times, then get it under. So with each working cord, you're going to make it 2 times. So I have done the first knot with the first working cord. 2 बार करना चाहिए. That's why it's called the double half hitch knot. So you're making the hitch 2 times. So, you know, we are wrapping the holding cord with the working cord. All right. So I'm taking the second working cord here, make a loop on top of the holding cord. And I'm going to take it from inside. And 1 and 2. All right. So my work is done with 2 working cords. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the third working cord, make a loop on top of the holding cord. And through this loop, I'm going to get it out. 1 and 2. All right. So now we are done on the left hand side. Okay. So similar thing we will repeat on the right hand side. All right. I'm going to get the first cord in the front like this. This will be my holding cord. All right. This will be my holding cord. All these 3 ropes that you see here, this is the holding cord from the left. All right. Do not confuse it. These 3 are the working cords. So I'm going to take my first working cord, going to make a loop here. And through this loop, I'm going to get it outside. Okay. And now I'm going to do it first knot. Okay. Actually say खींच के take it to the end. Now I'm going to make the second knot with it. Okay. Second knot is done. If you're holding the rope like this, आपको ऐसे gap आ जाएंगे and gaps के अंदर ये ropes भी दिखने लगेंगे, which will not look nice. ठीक है? So please hold your holding cord like this. Now we're going to take the second rope, make a loop, and इस loop के अंदर से we are going to take it out. Okay, so now 1 and 2. Okay, so now the third one, take it out through the loop. Okay, so मैं इसी cord को, this is my holding cord, right? So I'll continue holding this holding cord. This is the holding cord of the left hand side. So मैं इस holding cord को, I'm going to take it as my working cord. Okay, इस holding cord को I'm going to take it as a working cord, and इससे मैं एक और knot बनाऊंगी. So I'm going to do it again 2 times. So please remember, you're going to do the knot twice with each rope. Okay. Now, if you see, you have 4 ropes on the left hand side and 4 ropes on the right hand side, and we've completed the first line here. Any questions still here? Can enter in the chat section, and Pranali will let me know.
Yes, no
Shall we
questions?
continue this?
Yeah, one question we have regarding the certificate. So participants, you will be getting certificate in the Pankhuri application by just paying 5 rupees. आपको बस 5 रुपए पे करने पड़ेंगे certificate पाने के लिए Pankhuri application में. Yeah,
That
no
is
further
really
question.
lovely. 5 rupees is nothing. So go and get that certificate for all of you. Yeah. Okay, great. So we are going to repeat this pattern like 3 times. Like if you want to repeat it for more times, you can continue to do so. So आपके पास कॉर्ड्स हैं कंटिन्यू करने के लिए, तो इसलिए आई हैव इंक्रीज द लेंथ ऑफ द कॉर्ड फॉर यू. तो अभी वॉट एवर वी डिड इन द फर्स्ट लाइन वी कीप कंटिन्यूइंग इट. So we are going to take the first row and we're going to treat this as our holding chord and these three as our working chord. So we are going to take the first row and put it on top like this and get the same row inside through this loop. Okay, so now we are going to pull it 1 and 2 times. Do not forget to do it twice, guys. It's really important that you do it 2 times. Okay, 1 and now I'm going to do the same with the third. Okay, so mera holding chord center pe aa gaya hai. Okay, so now I'm going to take the holding chord on the right hand side. I'm going to get it in front. Piche jo hai ye 3 chords, these are the working chords. So I'm going to take the first working chord, make a loop like so, and through this loop I'm going to take it out. Okay, this is the first knot and I'm going to repeat it. Through this loop I'm going to take this out. Now going to take the second working chord and I'm going to repeat the same thing. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now, इसी chord को I'm going to use this as holding chord. Still, I'm not going to leave it. Still holding it. And ये holding chord जो left hand side से आ रहा है, it is below this. So always remember, working chord will be below the holding chord. Okay? Always ensure that the working chord is below the holding chord. So I'm taking this holding chord which is coming from the left hand side and I'm going to make the double half hitch knot again. And by this, we are closing the second line.
Okay, we had a question from Akshara ji. From where we will get the loop?
Loop?
Yes.
Or rope? You have to create the loop. Now, I'm going to repeat the same thing here. I'm going to show you. This is my holding chord, right? So this is the first one. So working chords, I'm just going to hold it. This is the loop. Can you see this? This is the loop. We are going to create the loop. Nothing is available. We are just working with ropes. Okay?
Yes. इन ropes को अगर हमें सर्च करना हो शॉपिंग वेबसाइट्स पर तो हम क्या नाम से सर्च करें?
चाहिए होगा. Okay? So you can search with twisted cords or braided cords. You can go for 3 mm or 4 mm. So ये दोनों साइज जो है 3 mm and 4 mm का रोप्स ये मैक्रामे के लिए परफेक्ट है. मतलब प्लांट हैंगर्स, वॉल हैंगिंग्स ये बनाने के लिए इट्स परफेक्ट दिस साइज. अगर आपको प्लांट हैंगर बनाना है जो बिल्कुल मजबूत होना चाहिए then you can go for 5 mm or 6 mm. अगर आपको मैक्रामे में ज्वेलरी भी बनते हैं तो ज्वेलरी बनाना है तो यू हैव टू गो फॉर 1 mm रोप क्योंकि वो बहुत माइन्यूट होते हैं एंड देन यू हैव टू वेयर इट एज अ नेकलेस और समथिंग लाइक दैट. तो you will work with very thin ropes. So for jewelry you will work with 1 mm, 1.5 mm, and for bags, clutches, plant hangers, wall hangings, runners, 3 mm to 4 mm will be good width of ropes that you can use. Any other questions? Please ask
Yes,
questions.
Yes. Anita ji पूछ रही है, can we use woolen ropes also?
Yes, as the woolen ropes are not sturdy enough to make the knot. Woolen rope is very good for crochet. Crochet हम जैसे बनाते हैं, crochet hook से we are going to take it down, take it up, and we are going to create a pattern, right? So that is how we are going to make use woolen ropes. But macrame के लिए cotton ropes is the best. Okay, if you want to use cotton ropes is the best. Otherwise, you can use nylon ropes. If you like more color in your work, you can use nylon ropes as well. And sometimes you can even use jute ropes. कि आपको earthy वाला feel पसंद है, then you will go and use jute. But woolen you can avoid it because woolen बहुत thin होता है. I mean, it's too thin, or you can see that yarn coming out of the wool. तो knots cleanly दिखते नहीं है woolen ropes से. So that is one drawback. But it is good for crochet. Woolen is good for crochet. ताकि हम sweaters, scarves ये सब बनाने के लिए it's good for crocheting but not for macrame.
जी, अक्षरा जी पूछ रही है, will you teach jewelry making too?
I am not into jewelry making. I do not make it too much. So मेरा interest जो है वो है plant hangers and wall hangings. So मैं उसी को I teach. So whatever I make is what I teach. So jewelry I'm not teaching right now. I have made 2-3 things, but बहुत thin rope से काम करना पड़ता है. I don't like it too much. So इसलिए I don't teach it. Because मैं जब बनाती नहीं हूँ तो I don't like to teach what I don't make. So yes.
Okay. And Aprupa ji पूछ रही है, can we use single strand cords for plant hangers?
Yes, you can use. So देखिए, there is no rule कि plant hanger को यही cords use करना है और wall hangings को यही cord use करना है. जो भी cord आपको पसंद में आ जाता है तो आप किसी project में भी वो use कर सकते हैं. Like I use braided cords in most of my projects. अगर मेरा काम देखोगे तो मेरा काम mostly braided cords से बनती है. But generally people use twisted cords or single twist cords. So आपके प्रेफरेंस के ऊपर जाता है कि आप कौन सा यूज करने में कंफर्टेबल लगते हो. दैट्स इट. Nice guys, I'm really happy with so many questions. Okay, so we have come till the third layer. We've completed till the third layer. People who are doing along with me, so were you able to follow? We've completed till third layer. Can you show it to Pranali? I don't know if Pranali can see everybody.
Yes, sir. Definitely, everybody is not visible to us. Trainer, they can send it in the course group.
Yes, great. Okay, so were you able to follow? Please mention in the chat section कि हमको भी पता लगे कि आपको बिना difficulty के you could follow the session, and I hope that you have understood 3 knots that we have learned today in our session. The first is the lark's head knot. कि जब जिस तरीके से we use the ropes hook पे लगाने के लिए, that knot is called the lark's head knot. Then we learned the square knot. Then we learned the double half hitch knot. We've learned the 3 primary and fundamental knots of macrame. तो अब किसी इस 3 knots को लेके you can make hundreds of products. Hundreds, I'm not even kidding. Hundreds of products you can make. And when it comes to this keychain, अगर आपको continue करना है इसको, then you can keep making this pattern till you're happy. Okay, so once you're done with this, what you do is you will take another extra rope, छोटा सा. You will take one extra rope which is really small, and then आप क्या करेंगे? You will make a loop again. You will of the loop, center point को हम पीछे रख देंगे, other half of the rope को get it? So basically, the center point of the rope is behind this pattern. Okay? So now what we will do, हम दोनों ends को लेके we are going to wrap this. हम इसे wrap करेंगे. All right? So थोड़ा सा पीछे. Okay, till we get to the. So once we wrap it, हम पीछे cross करेंगे. पीछे की तरफ we were going to cross it like this. All right? So once you've crossed at the back, now आगे की तरफ you're going to make loops. Loops मतलब ऐसे rings के जैसे दिखेंगे. You cannot see any intersection in the front. पीछे की तरफ से you will see the intersection. Okay? So, and then ऐसे करते जाएंगे. You will keep seeing this. Okay, once you make this, once you get to this point, what you will do is, हम पीछे जाके, you can see the intersection, हम जो पीछे किया है, intersection, you can see it. All right, you can see it. So what you will do is, पीछे की तरफ जाके, you will just make a simple double knot. जो हम lace में करते हैं, shoe lace में, this is what we do, right? Simple double knot. Okay, make a simple double knot. And then once you do it, आगे की तरफ will look something like this. I've used a different color ताकि आपको, and you will have loops like this. अगर आपको ये loops fix करना है तो थोड़ा सा ऊपर कीजिए. ऊपर करने से नीचे कौन सा रोप है आपको पता चल जाएगा. Then नीचे की तरफ कीजिए. Understood? So आपको बिल्कुल भी clean finish चाहिए तो just take it out. Then you will know which rope is it. Then you pull it again so that your work will look absolutely clean. Now, पीछे की तरफ से what you'll do is, you will cut this ends and then थोड़ा सा फेविक्विक लगा के उसको secure कर दीजिएगा, and then your beautiful keychain is ready to go. Okay, now I'm showing you this ताकि आप end में कीजिए. Now, if you're making it along with me, आपके पास और थोड़ा सा cords बचे हैं. You can make 2-3 of these lines if you wish to. All right, if you wish to, you can make 2-3 of these lines more, and then you can end your keychain with this knot. All right, any questions, guys? If you have any questions, please ask me, and Pranali will let me know.
Yes. Arpana ji बोल रही थी, can we use different colors for this? Will it affect our pattern?
Yes, it will affect the pattern when we use different colors. क्योंकि we are going round and round. जब हम double half hitch knot करते हैं, so we are wrapping the holding cord with this. So this is not, this is a very small pattern. तो ये single color में अच्छा दिखेगा. So if you're using different colors, so colors symmetrically नहीं आएगा. Like colors इस तरफ आएंगे फिर इस तरफ आएंगे तो अच्छा दिखेगा. बीच बीच में आएगा here and then here, तो बीच बीच में किधर आएगा, we'll not be able to predict the colors where it's going to come. तो इसलिए we will do it in single color. अगर आपको color change करना है तो इधर कर सकते हैं, so that's a good option. Otherwise not in this pattern क्योंकि ये pattern बहुत छोटा है. So when in a big pattern we can try and include more colored ropes to see beautiful combinations. वो कर सकते हैं.
Yes. And Akshara ji was sharing, you are explaining it very nicely. Thank you. I will be buying the hook and gonna make it.
Oh, that's lovely, Akshara. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you could understand it clearly because ये knots जो है that we did it here, ये बहुत simple सा नहीं है. It takes a lot of time and patience, and when you're trying it for the first time, ठीक से नहीं आएगा. तो I have explained it in a way कि आपको किधर किधर गलतियां हो सकते हैं. So how you can avoid these small galtiyan that you can do if you're doing it for the first time. So yeah, so please try it and let us know how you liked it.
Yes, even Yuravachi Bodhiti, very nice, interesting class. Ma'am is explaining very nicely, no doubt. And we have a question from Viradi ji. What is this thread called?
Okay, thread called. So this thread that I'm using here is called the braided rope. So you can see ये braided rope में ना sides में बिल्कुल निकल के नहीं आएगा. This is like this because मैं काट के बहुत दिन हो गया है, so that's why it's like this. Otherwise निकलेगा नहीं very easily in braided cords. Like you can see the ends. Now इस ropes को मैं अभी काटा है. Like before this session, I've cut the ropes. Now to take out the ends of these ropes, it's very difficult. Okay, that's why these are called as braided cords.
Yes, no further questions. And Apurva ji bhi bol rahi hai, it's beautiful, very well explained.
Okay.
Yes, participants, please let us know how is it looking. Who is going to make it? कौन-कौन बनाने वाले जल्दी से बता दीजिए.
Yes, please let us know who all are going to make this.
Participants, please let us know how was today's session as well. आपको आज का सेशन कैसा लगा जल्दी से बता दीजिए. I will be reading out your comments.
Show this to some other people who are asking questions, no? So about the rope. So this is twisted cord. Okay. So when you see this rope, so as it twist ho gaya hai. So now this is like 4-ply. 4-ply मतलब इस cotton yarn को 4-ply किया गया है, and then they have twisted it in a way that it looks like a rope. So this is called twisted rope. As you can see, it has been twisted. So when you open the twist, so आपको tassels बनाना है कि you want that feather kind of look in your projects, then आप क्या कर सकते हैं, इस twist को खोल के आप अच्छे से brush करके, then आप क्या करोगे, you will straighten it like how you do it for your hair. Okay, you will straighten it, brush it, and then trim it. तो तब आपको लगेगा, you will get that neat straight fringe. Okay, so this is the twisted rope. So as you can see, you can open the twist and you can take out the cords like this. So what I'm holding today is the 4-ply twisted rope. So you can see the 4-ply here. At the ends, you can see ऐसे हो जाएंगे twisted ropes. But in braided cord, you can see वो ऐसे easily नहीं खुलेंगे. It will not come out easily. So that is the difference. If you are a beginner, you can use twisted or braided, anything. Single twist में क्या होगा? Single twist will just be like this. तो थोड़ा सा उसको handle करने में थोड़ा सा difficulty होंगे आपको, but as you practice, once you become a pro, you can definitely choose. Then you will understand the chords more better, and आप खुद decide करोगे किस project के लिए किस ropes अच्छे लगेंगे. So you will be in a better position to decide that. So with only practice, you will be able to achieve that. So yes.
Definitely, Prerna. Anita ji पूछ रही थी what we can do about the ends.
Hands?
Ends.
Ends. Okay, so what you can do is, as I told you, you can cut this end and Fevikwik लगा के आप इसको fix कीजिए, and then इस ends को जितना भी length आप चाहते हो उस length तक आप काट दोगे. Okay, so you will trim it according to the length that you want. मैं थोड़ा सा I have extended the length ताकि मैं इसी ropes को reuse करती हूँ next workshop में. So that is why I'm not chopping the ropes क्योंकि मुझे waste करना it's not good, right? So you can reuse the ropes. So मैं knots खोल के फिर से use कर लूँगी. So that's why. So you can do it like this. ऐसे trim कर सकते हो. Yeah.
And okay, I will be reading out some Yeah, no further questions. I will be just reading out the comments. Shamlaji Bodhi, thanks. You explained it very patiently and make sure all queries are answered. Amazing session. And Vilaliji Bodhi, it's looking very nice and beautiful. Yes, lovely, superb, nice. Yes, Svetnisa ji Bodhi, a good session. And Bhavani ji Bodhi, superb class, ma'am. Definitely. Yeah. Thank you so much, trainer, for giving us amazing training and solving all the queries. And thank you so much, participants, for the lovely feedback. And definitely आप सब ये try करने वाले हैं. हमें कैसे पता चलेगा? जैसे कि बताया, please upload the picture in the Pankhuri application. Recording YouTube live की आपकी यहाँ पर हमेशा के लिए रहने वाली है. And if you want to get the certificate, जैसे कि पहले ही बताया गया है, आपको क्या करना है? डाउनलोड करना है सर्टिफिकेट. आप पंखुरी एप्लीकेशन पे हैं by just paying 5 rupees. फास्ट पे करने के बाद आपको सर्टिफिकेट मिल जाएगा.
Absolutely, Pranali. Thank you so much for this beautiful session, guys. So, जैसे Pranali ने explain किया है, if you try this, please upload it on Pankhuri app so that we can see what is the progress in your learnings. And I hope ये session आपको अच्छा लगा. My Hindi is not really great, so फिर भी I try my best. So if you have tried it, please send us your picture. I hope you found this session useful. Yeah, thank you so much. Good evening and good day to you all.
Thank you so much, trainer. And participants, please don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel for latest updates. आप हमारे YouTube चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए लेटेस्ट अपडेट्स के लिए. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस आप सर्टिफिकेट ले लीजिए, रूबीज का भी इस्तेमाल कीजिए जो हमारे पंखुड़ी के लेटेस्ट फीचर्स हैं. So yes, thank you so much everyone. Have a good day. Bye bye.